right. It's the last period of classes on this day, and the last day of the week at Sanctum Academy. Sanctum Primary, I should say. Gwen is finally in for it. The finals of her combat class. It is the last examination before you go to mostly your written finals. And it's the one I imagine she's dreading, since the teacher of the combat class is for her mentor, or perhaps icy mentor, Athena Patina. That is her last name. I'm sorry, it sounds like a rhyme.
Sure.
It is a day that is, I'm sure, at least, a bit of a nerve-wracker, but, Gwen's been basically cutting it through this academy, or through her primary life with how hard she's been working. No, we're going to the map change in a second.
Okay. Sure.
As you walk through the halls towards the combat classroom, a couple people give her some looks, Gwen strikes, a pretty good image walking down the place. People recognize her. You're kind of the tryhard of the school, after all. She's actually pretty well known. Actually excel here really well. But every one of those eyes could be a vulture trying to, snatch up your prize and undermine you. So probably don't let it go to your head. So you enter the combat examination room. A bunch of students who are waiting for the class have already sat themselves down in the bleachers. The teacher and your mentor, Athena Patina, is waiting in the middle of the arena. It's a slightly elevated platform that can have these hard like dust walls erected on the side for when you do your actual combat practices to avoid, friendly fire into the crowd of things.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we will begin with the prologue. Gwen.
Ooh, fancy.
So if you'd like, you can go take your seat. And
Stupid.
sorry. Yeah, as you look to go take your seat, I should say, you hear an excitable voice go, Gwen Senpai! Over here! Sorry. Alright. Over there is someone who shouldn't be in class. It kind of surprises you. It's actually an underclassman who's kind of been following you around for the last year. Her name is Lucy Jonquille, and she's taken a bit of a shine to you. She sees you as her cool upperclassman, and she always tries to hound you for help training and stuff like that. But on the flip side, she also is one of your most ardent followers and fans. So it's kind of a double-edged sword of she's kind of annoying, but she also does really stroke your ego really hard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so she is currently leaning over on the bleachers, waving really loudly. She's got really dark blue hair and yellow and kind of bluish eyes. Kind of fade in the middle. She's pretty pale. And she wears a older style Mistrali, somewhere between a yukata and then with dress pants. It kind of is if the kunoichi outfits, those ninja girl outfits, things like that. One of those. Yeah, we're in Mistral, Blake. And she's waving you over. This is a finals. She shouldn't be here.
Okay. Gwen will walk over and be like, just quiet down. You're making a scene. What are you even doing here?
I asked, my teachers if I could, take some combat class examination, watch the upperclassmen's finals. A couple of the other kids are doing it from the class, too. It's fine. We don't have any finals today.
Okay, I guess.
So, are you ready for it, Senpai?
So you, Harry?
Of course. Always ready.
Cool. What do you think you're gonna have to fight? I hear that the finals here for graduates always have to at least fight some captured Grim. Did you know they could do that?
Yes, of course I know. They do it every year.
Huh.
Either way, nothing to worry about.
I guess not for you, senpai. She shoots at you a voice, or like happy smile, and wiggles her legs on the high raised bleachers. So, and then she kind of starts to frown. So you're only gonna be here for a bit longer, senpai.
Yep. Graduation's coming up. Sorry, what you say?
Can I have your notes once you leave? Huh?
You really should take your own.
Well, I will. She kind of deflates a bit. But yours are way better. Plus, I want to walk in your footsteps, you know? You're the bee's knees around here.
Oh, I can understand that.
So, you're going to Atlas, right?
Maybe. We're still waiting to hear back from the. I'm blank on the word.
You can just say Board of Education, I guess. I don't know. Like, yeah, the board, the council.
Waiting to hear back if I was accepted.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like you wouldn't be.
Right. Kind of looks down.
It's gonna be so cold there. You gonna be okay? Make sure to wear a bunch of jumpers and stuff.
That will do.
And she'll go back to happily swinging her legs and saying a bunch of nonsense. Eventually, enough of the students will file in, and Athena will speak up. She'll clap her hands together and speak up. She has a... the combat classrooms are pretty big, but the acoustics normally carry her voice pretty well enough. Athena, as always, is a sharp-dressed woman. She's tall with a bit of olive skin and sort of muted gray hair, or muted bluish gray hair with gray eyes. She wears normally like a green sort of jacket and brown pants, and adorning both of those are some green bronze bits of armor, like a pauldron here, a bit of chainmail under the jacket. It's an old northern Mistrali look that's a bit, of not antiquity. What am I fucking trying to say? Bit of an out-of-date fashion design, but she's always worn it pretty well. And she will stride across the arena and finish surveying the class. Gwen's almost sure for a second that her eyes stay on her for a second too long before she nods off kind of in the distance and starts announcing to the class, "All right, everyone. This is the final test here within the combat class. A culmination of everything I've taught you today. So, onto that, you'll be on your own. I won't be able to advise you through the tests, and I will give fair results of what I see. I hope you all have your weapons in good condition, because there's no more second checking them." She'll once again look over the class as a couple people murmur and, are tapping things they have and looking over them. You hear someone from the bleachers behind you go, "Oh shit, it's in my locker." And kind of nervously take a step back. And Athena's eyes narrow on him. And she sighs and goes, "Get it? Hurry." And he's gonna jump off the bleachers and run out really quickly. Well, for those of you who actually prepared, why don't we start off with Gwen. Miss Aranea, please get up here.
Gwen gets up and starts walking towards the arena.
Lucy, on your way up, is going to give you a hard smack in the back. "Kill him, Gwen senpai!"
Thanks. He gives a strange smile.
Yeah. So Athena waits for you to approach the center of the arena, and her eyes train on you the whole time. There's real stormy gray, which are normally a bit more, forgiving, but she definitely has her harsh combat teacher persona on today, and it's one you've kind of gotten more used to as you've seen less and less of the friendly mentor recently, and she's been more and more strict with you. I hope you're ready, Miss Aranea.
Of course. Gonna do a bit of a battle.
She'll stride off to the side of the arena and say, remember, this is your last chance to prove yourself at Sanctum. Continue over. And she will make her way over to the side over here where there are a few cages. And Athena will look over to one of the cages and she will create a small little slanted platform with a single orange and greenish sort of transparent, not transparent, but sort of, like a bit
translucent.
Translucent, thank you. Ramp. And this is Athena's or your mentor, or whatever you want to refer to her as, semblance, Paladinium, which allows her to create surfaces and things. She's going to step down and use it to pull up one of the cages and place it, like here. Let me just draw it really quick.
Sure.
Just like a big box. There's no windows or bars or anything in it. There's just locking mechanisms and a big front open door that you think could just swing open on the entirety of the front side. We'll be using live captured Grim for the test today. We'll be monitoring your aura, and if it goes below 33%, we'll be calling the match off before anything could happen. So make sure to exert yourself to the fullest of potential, as there shouldn't be any danger in this. But don't underestimate them. We'll run through Group 1 now. And she will make her way off to the side of the arena and step down on her platform, and it'll disappear. You'll have a moment to select where you'd like to start in the arena. I will draw you an area box. You'd like to stand. There you go. Anywhere in here?
That's fine.
All right, good. Delete this box. All right. And she will... You'll see her already moving over some boxes, which you assume, or some of the crates, which you assume must be the other, specimens they'll be working on. Your mentor is absurdly strong.
Mm-hmm.
And she will raise her hand and give you one last look over and drop the hand and go, begin! And out from the crate, a group, she'll signal it, and there'll be a little remote switch unlocking, and a group of Beowulfs, some younger ones you'd recognize by their skull patterns, will burst forward. And we can begin combat on player turn.
Oh, is this not... Oh, maybe I misunderstood the layout. Is this not like a...
No.
Can I walk on the white?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I want to start here then.
Okay, good call. All right. Take your time. It's your turn. Adjust yourself to combat.
Okay. Let's see. Actually, I changed my mind. Fuck it. I want to start here.
Of course, go ahead.
It's nice fun.
Yeah.
Haha, sorry about that. I have no idea about this.
I want to...
Mm-hmm.
I think I actually kind of want to start off with a flare action.
Perfect.
So I want to do my semblance tech, but with fire dust.
Oh yeah, good idea. I like it. Okay.
So Gwen shoots forth a stream of webbing, essentially, with a red tint. That covers this area.
Good, yeah.
10-foot circle.
Yeah.
I think that hits everybody.
Yep. Alright, perfect. If you're using dust, I'll say it's like 1 flare and 2 capacity cost.
Sure.
Cool. I like it. Alright. So, we can subtract that stuff. And they won't dodge or defend. And the Gwen will raise her hand or however you want to perform it. You can describe how it performs.
Okay. So I thought it would do the same effect, except it applies like a fire dot or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As it's wrapping them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So let me see. They're all restrained. Not that. Roll 20. I highlight them all and do this. No.
Roll 20 with usability features.
Yeah, Ella fucking giggle, my dude. Did he ink? Yeah, he fucking inked. Holy shit, I didn't think about that. Williams act with all his bullshit. Oh god, they're also dotted. Let me do that.
Do you want that to be half dust?
Yeah, that'll be half your dust value.
Okay. So is that 4? Turn?
Yeah, 4 per turn, yeah.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
Action. You hear people, some of the people in the class murmur. Like, oh, cool. And you hear Lucy go, woo! Burn him down, Gwen! Senpai!
Yeah. Gwen then nonchalantly pulls out her weapon and transforms it into her chain gun.
Excellent. Oh, you got a resolve for the flare action, by the way.
Cool. And that just restores aura?
Yeah, you can choose to use it at the start of turn to restore your aura cover value.
Gotcha. Alright. I'll just perform a ranged weapon attack.
Alright, excellent.
This one.
Which one, sorry?
Just the front middle one.
Okay, cool.
6 damage?
Yep, 6. Excellent. It will... This is young male will stat line. Yeah, it will nearly go down. It is basically dead, almost. Fire will completely destroy it next turn.
Okay. I will...
recognizes by the skull-shattering effect that she's clearly nearly killed it.
Gotcha. I will move on to another one and shoot that one.
Cool. The same one?
The one below.
Got it. Cool.
Essentially spraying across them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, same effect. Dodge, anything. Can't dodge. Can't defend. Alright, cool. I think those are actions, right?
Oh, can I use unload? Does it end?
Oh, you're doing unload. Sorry.
Oh, now I'm going to do unload.
Oh, okay.
Or do I have to do unload before I run out of actions?
Yeah, do it before you run out of actions.
Oh, okay. So I guess that second one will be unload.
Yeah. I gotcha. Okay, cool.
Okay. And how's that one looking?
Oh, same.
All right, then I'll move on to the next one and unload again, which will cost me 4.
Excellent. All right, cool. Great. Okay. And I think that's all your actions. So.
And then I'll unload again. Wait.
Oh, yeah. No.
Which will cost me 6. Is there anything else I want for ammo? Yeah, I'll do that. It'll cost me 6, so I'll attack.
I'll tell you, Liam. Hold on. I'll tell you. You know there's another cage coming.
Oh! Okay, yeah, I won't do that.
Yeah, I'll give you that hint.
Alright, cool.
One more cage after this one.
Alright, I'll stick with that.
Alright, great.
And then I'll use my last action.
Yeah. Let's see. So you did the hold on.
I'll keep an action actually.
Well, you never keep an action. They reload at the end of your turn. But I think you took
okay.
You took the web action, one shot, one unload. Yeah, and then didn't you shoot again or like high? How many times did you? shoot?
I did 2 unloads.
2 unloads, right.
Okay. Let me undo that last unload and make it a normal one.
That's fine. Yeah, understandable. Go.
Now I understand the system.
Yeah. Okay. So your AP will be out, and then you'll go back to 3 AP.
Yep.
All right, cool. It'll be Emmy turn. On your restrain SFX, holy shit, attack. Do we want to say it's a restrain for like a turn or?
Sure.
Okay, we'll keep it a turn for now. So they'll be restrained this turn. It can't actually get to you. So, hilariously, these guys will mostly just be restricted screaming and howling as they're getting actually burnt to crisp. All three of these ones will just die. And all of these will look really worse for wear. You can tell with math skills and how badly they're dying. They're just young ones. They'll die next turn. They still can't move. So Athena, seeing this, will nod over, will kind of just hit something on her belt, and one of the cages on the other side of the arena will start to raise. So one from behind you, and she will let the next group of Beowulfs out. These she's letting out are actually normal Beowulfs, not young ones. They're a bit larger and are a bit more well-skulled. They come out from behind you. It'll be player turns now.
Okay. I will use a... I use just my regular semblance action to ensnare them.
Cool. Snare them up.
Oh, get fucked, babe.
And I will use...
Oh wait, these are normal player wolves. Hold on, sorry. Do they have dodge? No, they don't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, roll against there.
Okay.
Sorry, just had to check the AI. Yep, go ahead.
Understandable. Then I will use my Dust Tech Air Raid.
Cool.
To move 30 feet and make a range attack.
Cool.
So I will attack this one in the middle as I move.
Cool. Where would you like to go?
I'll just go forward 30 feet.
Cool. That's 8 dust damage, yeah? Or 8 dust?
It's a ranged attack, so it would be 6.
If it's a dust attack, it's off your range modifier.
Okay, alright. So
it deals 8. Cool. Alright, he is nearly dead. You zip up with some wind dust and let out a burst of shots as you're kind of sailing through the air. What's it called? Peter Pan style.
Mm-hmm.
And playing next to this, it's nearly, that Beowulf is nearly all torn up. It's starting to leak a bunch of grim creep onto the floor as its mask is cracking. And it snarls at you, infuriated under the harsh webbing you threw on it.
Okay. Does overkill damage, do they have to be in range of me? If it's a melee attack, or how's that work?
If it's a melee attack, they have to be within possible melee range. If it's a ranged attack, it will just always work, basically. Because, range. So if it's melee, you have to be, have range with them.
Okay. Gwen will move here.
Okay. Excellent.
And use Exceed.
You only have 1 AP left, Liam.
Does moving count as AP?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind. I will just use a ranged attack then on the one that's alive. Okay. Okay. Everything's AP. Gotcha. Understood.
Yep. Alright. He will attempt to defend the shot, so he'll take half, so he'll take 3, but that will still kill him. And which overkill target would you like to transfer it to?
The one to above it.
Yeah, cool. So he'll take the overkill of 2. Alright. Enemy turn. All those Beowulfs who are burning burn to death, finally. Nice. These 2 are restrained and can't really do a lot. So they are going to scream out and start kind of bite at their webbings. And you will see off in the corner of your eye, Athena pushing a large crate that you didn't think was for you, but you guess it's for you. A couple of the students are murmuring. And get the idea that they're surprised it's another crate for you.
Gwen smirks.
What a bitch.
Good. So, player turn will begin right as these Beowulfs are thrust into the place, and you're given a bit of pause as out from the large crate, these two little Beowulfs run out, but then nearly knocking them aside is actually an Alpha Beowulf, which is shocking to see. And oh, this is Alpha Beowulf, should have 3. Sorry. A little surprising to see one of those things in captivity. Most of the students are, even past the hard light dust. A couple of them kind of look a bit nervous, and it roars at you. But you can clearly see behind it Athena staring at you with a very hard expression, like, all right, well, this is it. Impress me. And player turn begins now.
It's a lot worse than mine.
All right.
Five tiny dots.
What do I want to do? How far is this? Is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I will. Actually, I guess I'll just use air raid instead of. Yeah, I'll use air raid. And shoot this one in the middle.
Alright, cool.
So perform a ranged dust attack on it, so 8 damage.
Alright, it will defend, so it'll take 4.
It defends?
Yeah.
Alright, can I use Slapshot then?
I think Slapshot says it's only on melee attacks. Let me check.
It just says your attack is defended against, then you can perform a melee attack.
Oh, you're right.
Since
You
I'm
are in
moving
position.
into
Go right ahead.
range.
Yeah, go right ahead. Why not? Yeah, no, I like that.
So I'm shooting as it's blocking my bullets. I transform my gun back into its
Yeah.
melee form.
Orb Weaver.
And I perform a free melee attack
Excellent, yeah.
for 4 aura.
Cool, yeah. You will not defend against that one, so we'll take the 6. And rear back as you smack it across the muzzle with your Kusuragami and cut into it.
Oh my god, break it through the thing.
And then I will
For Athena.
use opener.
Alright. On the Alpha, I presume?
Yeah.
Yeah. In response, it will attack you.
Okay.
You want to react to that in any way, or you?
I'll let it happen.
After that, okay, cool. The Alpha, whose damage it does? Alpha deals 9.
Oh.
That is a massive haste. It snaps down on you. 9 aura.
All right, getting dangerously close to 33%.
Yep. So a couple people gasp at the shock of the attack. And Lucy goes, "You got it, Gwen! Senpai!"
All right, but it is now bounced.
Yep. It takes its damage, takes 6, and is bounced.
So what Gwen did is, as the gun transformed, she shot the bottom of her Kusarigama out. A chain blunt weapon popped out of it and hit the Beowulf right in the forehead.
Nice.
Slightly disorienting it. Now she's going to follow up with Exceed.
Excellent. Yeah. Cool.
And it can't dodge because of...
Yep, exactly.
that.
How much total damage does Exceed?
It is Dust plus Weapon, so 8 plus 6.
Alright, excellent. 14. That will dispatch the Alpha Beowulf.
Nice. Any extra damage?
Handily.
Any extra damage?
You mean overkill?
Yeah.
You're not technically in range of them, but I'll let you have the one on the bottom. I think it kind of makes sense. I'm considering allowing overkill to be a bit farther, but I'll get to that later. I'll let you have it.
All right.
If you want to do make it a flare action, you could probably kill both of them with it, honestly.
Yeah, I'll do a flare action to kill both of them.
Yeah.
So as I stab into it with this Exceed attack, the chain will spin around me and smack both of them.
Yeah, excellent. And a glorious little spin of fire. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And a glorious little spin of fire with Orb Weaver. You spin and cut through all these grid like they're nothing. The skulls hitting the floor and the creep evaporating in the air.
Now, I know I have no actions, but I do have unload.
Yeah, I think that's fine, actually. You're right. I don't think it will instantly end, especially because normally in player turns, other people have actions to still go.
Okay, I'll just...
You'll get a resolve also for the flare action, and you can see your flare.
Gotcha.
But yeah, now it's time to just fucking unload like a cool guy.
I will, as she dispatches all of them, she spins around and immediately switches to her gun and starts just gunning down these Beowulfs with her
excellent
unload.
That's
so 2. So you want to attack? I can just do 2 attacks.
Yeah. Okay. That
I will try and kill one and then overkill maybe.
Yeah, you can get the top one within 2 attacks and then send an overkill 6 at the other one.
Sounds good.
And it's nearly dead. So you can refresh your AP. And this guy will have to spend both of his actions to actually get near you. So, player turn begins immediately.
Nice.
And as this thing runs at you, how do you dispatch it?
I will just use Exceed.
Excellent. With her classic spit burning whip, Gwen can slice through this last Beowulf like it's nothing. Helping to hide how, dangerously close in her aura level she actually got. Your teacher knows. But with that, everyone will let out a little bit of a... You'll hear a few people let out a sigh, and Athena's expression hasn't really changed much. But you hear someone shouting, you see Lucy hopping up and down on the bleachers as everyone starts to also follow suit and clap.
Gwen will bow to both ends.
Excellent. Athena will give you a small nod and lower the hard light shield and create a platform for you to step down off of on the arena next to her.
Okay.
Sorry, mate, you're not here. That was an excellent performance, Miss Aranea. You even handled the added task.
Thank you.
I hope you have as much luck with your career here in the academies.
As do I.
She'll step forward and offer you a hand.
She'll take it.
To shake. She'll give you a very hard grip. I'm expecting a lot from you, Gwen.
Gwen, thank you.
Meanwhile,
Gwen is doing her best to be courteous
to
Athena.
As you are doing that, being very focused on maintaining your attitude and everything, you will have missed that Lucy will hop up next to you and hug you from behind, go, "You did it, Senpai!"
Let me go, Lucy.
I'm so proud of you. 3 cheers for Gwen!
You don't have to.
A bunch of the students nearby will just laugh.
No.
Eventually, she'll let you down. And, there.
Hopefully you learned something, Lucy.
Oh, you know it, Gwen. Gwen Senpai. I promise by the time I make it to an academy, I'll be even better than you were here. If that's possible,
It's not. But it's good to aim high.
It's also good to be humble. Miss Patina says as she's walking away to go get the next student for the
Gunner immediately looks down like, wait, shit.
Lucy doesn't seem to notice
Damn
as
it.
she continues to hop on her feet and start dragging you back to the bleachers. Come on, Gwen! Enjoy the rest and get to watch all the rest. Get it? Get it? Rest?
I get
I'm
it.
thinking of that one halfway through the fight. And Lucy will drag you off to the bleachers with her long, exaggerated steps where she kind of sways her foot up like past her waist. It's very childish. And you'll sit down and that's where the yeah, you're the A. Will end. That's where the A trailer will end. After bookkeeping details to add on, no one else has to fight an alpha Beowulf in class. Lucy says that's kind of funny. I guess she must have just added one too many crates by accident.
It had to be it. Yeah.
Yep, definitely. Gwen will, of course, eventually, days after her graduation, learn that she was not accepted anywhere but Shade.
God damn it, Athena. What the fuck?
She was serious. And you will unfortunately have to deal with that and realize you'll have to make your trip across the continent. Solitos. Not Solitos, sorry. And not to Solitos like you wish, but to Sanus. And take a train ride from Northern Vale, the city, quote-unquote, of Shade. And thus ends our last hero's journey.
Ooh,
Oh boy. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
that's fun.
Yeah. Good combat detail. This is good. Oh my